remember last time I was up, then you know the drill. If you are interested in participating, it's just a couple lines. It is nothing scary. You don't have to get up. You can say it from your seat. If you're interested in participating, please raise your hand. And my lovely assistant will give you some options. You can pick whichever one you want. Awesome. And since I forgot to say this last time, please don't start the timer until this started, because we're still in setup.
How many are there?
6?
2 left.
6? There's 2 left.
2 left.
All right.
There. This piece is called No Strings. It's actually inspired by a quote. I don't think I said this last time. It's inspired by a quote from a favorite writer of mine who graduated high school in the middle of the Great Depression. And he said, there was not a year thereafter that I did not feel threatened by my country. I lived in its mouth like Jonah. And this is kind of inspired by that quote. Anyway, here we go. The real Pinocchio never became a real boy. His creator carved in him the most selfish, arrogant, obnoxious, immature brat that you can imagine and sent his creation off to die to teach those kids a lesson. But I think he made him a little bit too disobedient, because although his wooden bones grew hard and cracked, and his joints rusted and his painted eyes grew cloudy, he never did die. And since he had nothing better to do, he spent his days out on the sea in an old rowboat, fishing the day away. And since he had nothing to worry him and nothing on his mind, he let the waves and the warm sun rock him to sleep. And deep in his ignorant sleep, he didn't notice anything was strange at all until snap! And he suddenly found himself in the mouth of a gigantic whale, the very same whale that had swallowed him up so many years ago. The same saltwater beast that he had only escaped with the help of a fire and a passing tuna fish. But as he found his footing, he was delighted to find 2 things. One, that the acid of the creature's stomach had no effect on the strong oak and metal hinges of his body, and he went about completely unharmed. And the second thing was that, well, there were fish in here too. And so he got his fishing pole back out, and he cast it out into the pools amongst the creature's molars, until the line started to catch and pull, and he pulled back and back until he gave a great big heave and reeled in an old drowned cat. And he knew this cat. During his adventures, it had tried to steal his gold. Where's the cat?
Pinocchio, I'm so glad to see you. Reel me in. I'll take the nails from your wooden knees, and we'll stab the tongue of the beast, and he'll surely let us free.
The nails from my knees? But I fall apart. You stole from me once when you'd run out of bread. The whale can't hurt me, so it just wouldn't be smart. A thief can't repent, so he's better off dead. And why is your life my problem? And he cut the line and sang, because I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, because the acid killed all the cat's fleas. Don't tie no strings to me. And again, he cast out the line, and again it started to pull, and he pulled back and back until he reeled in an old haggard fox. And he knew this fox too. She worked with the cat.
Pinocchio, I'm glad to see you. Reel me in. I'll sharpen the sticks at the end of your beaks and stab the tongue of the beast, and surely let us free.
Sharpen my sticks? But how will I walk? You lied to me once, and I don't trust your eyes. The whale can't hurt me. This fear is all talk. And aren't all foxes meant to be slimy and sly? Why is your life my problem? And he cut the line and sang, no, I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, because the whale ignored the fox's pleas, and the acid killed all the cat's fleas. Don't tie no strings to me. People have caught on, but I forgot to say this time, but you're welcome. welcome to sing along with the chorus as you learn it. And again he cast out the line, and again it caught, and he started to pull and pull, until this time he dragged from the water the great marionette master Magnifico, with his long black beard tangled with sea kelp.
Pinocchio, remember me and my theater. Reel me in. We'll tie our clothes into a rope and safely climb out the creature's throat, and he'll surely let us free.
Tie up my clothes, but I tear my nice coat. Your plays promote rascals and freaks of all kinds. The whale can't hurt me. Why, it keeps us afloat. And think of the children. You'll poison their minds. And why is your life my problem? And he cut the line and sang, 'cause I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, 'cause the puppet owner lost his seat, and the whale ignored the fox's pleas, and the acid killed all the cat's fleas. Don't tie no strings to me. And again he cast out the line, and again the line pulled taut, and he reeled in and in until out from the water came his old friend Candlewick, now no longer just a boy.
Pinocchio, we were schoolboys together. Reel me in. Let's take the wire from her springs and we'll climb and pull the creature's teeth, and surely you'll let us free.
Take out my springs, oh, but my step would lose its vim. Since you finished school, you're no fun anymore. The whale can't hurt me. Would you rather swim? Let's just disagree and not make this a chore. And why is your life my problem? And he cut the line and sang, 'cause I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, 'cause the school friend made a tasty treat, and the puppet owner lost his seat, and the whale ignored the fox's pleas, and the acid killed all the cat's fleas. Don't tie your strings to me. And again he cast out the line, and this time when he started to pull and reel it in, and he found at the other end his old man Geppetto, now quite ancient and half blind.
Pinocchio, it's me, your poor father. Reel me in. Let's yell very loud and rattle his ears. The beast's headache will move him to tears, and he'll surely let us free.
You want me to yell? I'll hurt my poor throat. You're too old to work, and you're too old to see. The whale can't hurt me, you silly old goat. Why should I have to pay so that you live for free? And why is your life my problem? And he cut the line and sang, 'cause I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, 'cause Geppetto turned to cottage cheese. The schoolfriend made a tasty treat, and the puppet owner lost his seat, and the whale ignored the fox's pleas, and the acid killed all the cat's fleas. Don't tie your strings to me. And again he cast out the line, and again he felt something on the other end, and as he pulled in and in, he saw a strange, shimmering glow in the water. It was the Blue Fairy herself. Where is she?
Remember me, the good blue fairy. Oh, rest and dry my fragile wings, and calm the fish with spells of my sea. And surely set us free.
Give you shelter with me? Oh, you'll get me on some list. And why would I trust a girl with hair dyed blue? The whale can't hurt me, you sly terrorist. And I bet that you have pronouns too. Why is your life my problem? And he cut the line and sang, 'cause I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, 'cause the fairy gave it Crohn's disease, and Geppetto turned to cottage cheese, and his school friend made a tasty treat, and the puppet line. It was barely perceptible, and he wasn't sure there was anything there at all, but he reeled it in anyway. And on the end of the hook, he found a tiny cricket clinging for dear life.
Pinocchio, I'm so glad to see you. Reel me in. I can't help much. I'm weak and wee, but at least you'll have some company. Maybe someday we'll be free.
Because I got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, 'cause the cricket smashed into the brig, and the fairy gave it Crohn's disease, and Geppetto turned to cottage cheese, and the school friends made a tasty treat, and the puppet owner lost his seat, and the whale ignored the fox's pleas, and the acid killed all the cat's fleas. No tie strings to me. Now, he had a very long day of fishing, and he was just about to, give it up for the day and turn in, maybe go back to his nap. But he felt one more tug on the end of the line, and he pulled in, and it pulled back and back, nearly pulling him right out of the boat. But then, as he reeled in his catch, he saw a huge tuna fish, bigger than he'd ever seen. Now this was the same exact tuna fish that had helped him out of the whale before, who was maybe starting to regret the decision. He didn't wait a single minute to plead for his life. Instead, he dove right back into the water, pulling the light wooden puppet down with him. Pinocchio was set careening deep into the fish's throat, where his wooden body smashed against the walls of flesh, and his feet and hands broke into sharp points, one leg in here, and an arm in there, and an arm over here, until he was stuck fast in the creature's throat. And the whale choked on the little wooden puppet, and the two of them sank deep, deep into the bottom of the sea. I ain't got no strings on me, got no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be, 'cause the tuna swam home safe and free, but the cricket smashed into debris, and the fairy gave it Crohn's disease, and Geppetto turned to cottage cheese, and the school friend made a tasty treat, and the puppet owner lost his seat, and the whale ignored the fox's pleas, and the acid killed all the cat's fleas, but it had no strings, you see, had no responsibilities. Take it up with the whale and the powers that be. Now his ass lies trapped in the bottom of the sea, and he's down there still, and you'll still hear him sing, "Don't tie your strings to me."